Morning, friends. Welcome to another episode of Auto Afflicted. I'm your host, Ali Goulet, and today we're out on the Alberta Slant Road. This is just outside of Salt Lake City. Decided to take my boys what I like to call off-road camping. It's where we get a little bit off-road and we do some camping. I'm going to show you some cool local spots out at 5 Mile Pass and Alberta Slant Road, and we're going to get into it right now. Right, so the wife was off at Palm Springs having a girls' weekend, so we loaded up the Porsche Cayenne to have a little bit of a boys' weekend. All boys, me, Ethan, Max, and the dog Leo. We decided to go out to 5 Mile Pass, home of Camp Floyd and the town of Mercure. Originally a military camp that later was abandoned. It became a mining district in the late 1800s. Gold was discovered, and subsequently the influx of prospectors led to the founding of a small town called Mercure. Now it's just a fun OHV zone with varied challenges, from the winter solstice road that we're on, which can be taken by pretty much any SUV, on up to some stuff that you can actually break a Jeep on. We ended up going to the mine tailings of Camp Floyd, where we found this little descent and some things to play on. Oh. Oh. Highly recommend 5 Mile Pass if you want to get your feet wet and off-roading. There's lots of fun offshoots and challenging spurs to take on. I was super impressed with what my Porsche Cayenne was able to do. I didn't push the limits too much, as I'm just kind of getting into this off-roading thing, but learning more and more, and definitely looking forward to getting back out there and advancing my skills and my bravery. What is this?
Oh my god, no way. It's kind of... It's about 219,000, but it's got black AMG.
It's got 17-inch monoblocks on it.
Mono blocks.
The interior is kind of
Yeah.
rough. It's a little rough. Oh, it's got different wheels on the back.
Oof. Oof.
It's a 400E though. What do you think, Max? Not the Benz for us, but still funny to see way out here. You got to check it out, see what it could be. It's not often you get clear out here from Salt Lake City. After playing around on the various spurs out at 5 Mile Pass, we jumped on Highway 68 around the west side of Utah Lake and headed out towards Santaquin to the Alberta Slant Road that was going to take us into the Tintic Mountain Range. The Tintic Mountain Range features the Tintic Range Railroad and the Tintic Range Railroad Tunnel number 1, which was something that we were interested in checking out and driving through. The roads aren't very challenging, more of a dirt road, but there are lots of fun spurs out there. The Tintic Range Railroad was built to service the mines of Eureka, which were active back in the late 1800s. They were pulling lots of various minerals and things out of there. Since then, it had gone basically dormant, and there are some ghost train tracks that you can check out, as well as lots of great dispersed camping, and of course the Tintic Range Railroad Tunnel number 1, which is still available for people to drive through. After driving through the tunnel, we decided it was finally time to go find our campsite, so we jumped on a little spur off the main road and found a nice shady spot. Camp spot review here. Pretty nice. Just off the beaten path. We're not far from Salt Lake even. See here, we got things grilling up on the Coleman. Target practice is happening. Luxury lifestyle. Air mattresses. Fire pit. Fire pit's happening. Bratwursts are happening. Deep camp vibes. Cheddar brats. Out here in, this is just off, what is it, Alberta Slant Road. Casual spot. After the usual camp vibes activities, we bedded down for the night. There's nothing quite like camping out. I don't know who sleeps well, but I don't usually sleep well, and I'm always looking forward to getting up in the morning and starting the fire and getting some breakfast going, especially coffee. I really enjoy my coffee when I'm out in the wilderness. It's the creature comforts that really make all the difference. After the kids are up, we decided that we'd look around for some mine shafts or some other cool things to explore. Looks like there's some Native American scouting locations right there. Some cool little cliff zones. Let's check those out. Let's jump and grab the sagebush. You know what I mean? The areas of the cliffs look like they were almost chiseled out, but you can tell that they're sort of naturally occurring, and the indigenous peoples, the Native Americans of the area would use these as scouting locations to spot people coming in their territories. So that campsite's all cleaned up, packing it out, taking the trash with us. We got the fire is all doused with our leftover water, and now we are out of here. There you go, friends. Hope you enjoyed that little journey, some off-road camping. There's just so many great spots right around the Salt Lake area that you can get to, and this one was only about an hour outside of Salt Lake. Just really fun to get out of the city and, adventure. I think one of my favorite parts of this whole thing was actually on the way to and from the camping spot where we're here on the backside of Utah Lake, and the road's two-lane road, kind of twisty, kind of undulating, just really fun road all around. Great driving experience, fun times with the family. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed it, I would appreciate if you drop a like on it, maybe throw a subscription at me if you feel like it. Keep up on future episodes, and otherwise, hope you all just be well, get out there with your loved ones, enjoy the time. Today is here, but tomorrow is not promised, so get out there, and we'll catch you on the next one.